Welcome to the 1995 104th edition of the South Shore Exhibition Parade here in Bridgewater. I'm Joe Mailman, along with Jim Welly, familiar commentators for the exhibition parade, and this year we welcome a new guest announcer, Mr. Robert Roeder. Bob, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much, Joe.
And Jim, it's a great day here in Bridgewater.
Oh, wonderful. The clouds have gone off, the humidity's dropped down, and it's just a magnificent temperature. And there are thousands and thousands of people lining the route as we came over to set up for this parade.
You know, this year the exhibition was experiencing difficulties getting this parade organized, and they wasn't actually sure whether it would come off. And because of the good people here at J.A. Turner and Sons 1987 Limited up in West Northfield, they put the sponsorship together, and we have the 104th exhibition parade. So we sure would like to send some really hard appreciation to those people up there at J.A. Turner and Son.
Yes, indeed. It's wonderful the support that's come through from the sponsorship for not only the parade but other segments of the exhibition. And we should be saying thank you to Bruce Lipset and Bridgewater Insurance Agency Limited, whose property we're broadcasting from this afternoon.
Yeah, Bruce was really nice to let us have this place. Bob and I come up here and was talking to him, and it was really nice of Bruce. So Bobby, you're all feeling better now from your little set to the last month or so, and you all ready to go?
I'm all set. All set, Joe.
All right, the parade's just starting behind us, and so we'll step back and let you view the 1995 South Shore Exhibition Parade. As you can see, the lead float this year appears it has a Toronto Dominion crest on the front of it, so we'll wait till it gets up alongside of us and just see what's taking place there. They probably have some dignitaries in there. We're not sure, but we'll wait till it gets up alongside of us.
Oh, they're carrying the Halifax Town Crier. Oh, since 1974, the Halifax Town Crier, Peter Cox.
And there's a shot of the sponsor of the parade, the co-sponsor of the parade. Yes, we forgot to mention, too, co-sponsor. The other sponsor is the Big X.
Big exhibition
itself. Yeah, the Big X. So there's a banner carrying that.
And here our own town crier from Bridgewater, along with Bedford and Sackville town criers, accompanying Aussie Styles, our own town crier.
The town criers there were followed now by the
color party of the Royal Canadian Legion. A wonderful display of color, all those flags. And here come the traditional bagpipes.
Let's take a listen at these wonderful bagpipes.
That was the Heather Bell Girls Pipe Band from Pictou. They always seem to be able to make it down this way for our parade. Do an excellent job every year.
Closely followed by a contingent from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
In dress uniform, I might add.
And here we have members of none other than the all-hit country CKBW radio team.
Always a loud float, this one.
Yes. And we have some good friends here from CKBW, our real good friends, Tom and Patty. And they're getting out of the vehicle for some unknown reason. Uh-oh. Oh, an ice cream. Oh, thank you, thank you. That was the mouth of the South, Miss Patty Fogarty, and her counterpart, Tom Johnson. Those two will be broadcasting from the South Shore exhibition as they do broadcast their morning shows on CKBW, play that wonderful country music. And now Patty's going to have to run to catch up.
Quickly, quickly.
And we really like her hair today. And followed there, behind Patty, is the all-hit country CKBW Lone Star Line Dancers, which is no stranger to the South Shore Video Group, as we've taped their show for the last 15, 16 months. And you see it right here on Bragg Communications. The CKBW all-hit country Lone Stars. Just a small portion of them.
A few.
And they're having a great time.
Yeah. Now hang on, ladies.
And look at the red Stetsons. Pretty sharp uniforms, those are, the outfits. Now there's a little break in the parade. This new route is probably a little more difficult for some of the parade entries because they have a sharp turn to make onto Dufferin Hill here as they cross on York Street from Dominion.
Yeah, you know, with 104 years of tradition, changing the route will do nothing but seek criticism, because people will be very quick to criticize the new route because it's something new that people are not familiar with.
Yes, indeed. Although there was a very practical reason for this change, I understand, and that was to provide emergency service availability across the new bridge, which could have been cut off by using King Street.
Yes. And so
quite
with the new
understandable
route.
change for this year only, we hope.
And also coming down Empire, which forms part of their detour. So.
Here we have the New Germany Strutters, a major act group from the New Germany area, and always a part of parades along the South Shore.
And we're seeing them near the end of this fairly exhausting route in the bright sunshine, so it's a wonder they have any energy left.
It's
Bob.
a long haul up this hill. It's a long haul, especially in the heat today.
You're watching the parade today, of course, courtesy of the Volunteers South Shore Video Group, supplying the production to Bragg Communications. And on camera, on the high position, we have Chris Johnson, and he's giving you a view from nice high up over the heads of the crowd now of the next entry in the parade, and they're trying some gymnastics on this uphill grade. It looked kind of tricky.
I believe it's the Kippers Gymnastics Club is who it is. Yes, it is.
Right. And our other long view camera is being handled today by Raymond Weil of the South Shore Video Group.
There's a shot from Raymond's camera now, and the sun was just laying just right for us. It's going down a little bit now, but a beautiful, beautiful night here in Bridgewater. It sure didn't look good this morning when we got up.
Oh, we were closed in fog and cloud, and with Bill Lynch setting up every possibility of rain. And
I'm not exactly sure what we have on camera there now, but it looks
there's
like
a police flasher on top, and so perhaps I understand the RCMP have borrowed a van to enter in the parade, which is beautifully decorated with their insignia. I walked up to the Mountie who was driving it the other day and asked him if this wasn't a great way to take the boys down to the beach, and he said, no, that's not what it's for.
well, that would be a good answer. And there it is, the RCMP van. Keep your dreams alive.
Oh, and here's a
Showing-
lovely entry. Look at the horse and buggy.
Looks like they just got married somewhere along the route, I believe there, Jim.
Perhaps this is the wedding procession just got caught up in the
I don't
parade.
see anybody coming behind them with a shotgun, so I guess it's
So
not
here-
a shotgun wedding.
Here's a familiar
here's-
sight.
Here's
Familiar
a
sight,
wild-
Bob.
Here's a wild-looking crew here now.
We'll let
coming up the hill here.
Bobby talk about this
Look
one.
at all these lovely, lovely-looking ladies here. Good afternoon, girls.
We'll let you in on a little secret. Some of those ladies were Robert's counterparts at work.
Hello, Harry.
Cook's Heating and Petroleum Services getting right into the spirit of the theme of the parade, which is the 20th century and its memories. And that was yesterday, Cook's Oil, and here's today, Cook's Oil.
And
Here's
here's
young Mr. Cook driving one of their newer trucks.
and they have the helium balloons on the top.
One more balloon and that truck would lift off.
Here's a shot, Jim, of some fire trucks. Now, what they told me this year, what they was going to do different from other years, is going to stick 2 or 3 fire trucks in, then some other things, and then a couple more fire trucks. And it looks like that's what they've done. 'Cause we've
great.
only got the
People
few
love
here.
People love fire trucks
Yep.
in parades,
Yeah.
especially the kids.
You know, and the other thing now is, while we got a little break here in the action, again, we want to thank our good friends over at Bragg Communication, Andrew McDougall, Robert Baker, for rebroadcasting this social video group production. And we certainly hope that the second shut-in gets some enjoyment from watching the parade if they can't get out to see it.
Yes, there always are a lot of people who can't make it to the parade, although there are little bus services available for some of them. But for all of you who are at home and this is your first view of the parade, we're really proud and happy to be part of the group who can bring it to you.
And we might remind the people too that this is not the only production that will be coming from the Social Video Group this year. Keep an eye on Channel 10. We've got things coming that will be airing over the next couple of months, such as the International Horse and Ox Pull. We'll have the ATC Challenge. We'll have the Christmas Tree Cut, Drag, and Tie Competition, CKBW's Talent Showcase, and many, many more things. Kickboxing. There'll be a lot of productions come out of the South Shore exhibition for the enjoyment of the people of Community Channel 10, Bragg Communications. So we're looking forward to bringing it to you.
Makes a busy week for the volunteers, particularly you, Joe.
Oh.
We
Well-
chew a lot of dust.
Yeah, we chew a lot of dust that week. But the camaraderie and the French fries are real good, Jim.
Well, I believe we have the Bridgewater Fire Department band coming up here.
And they are good as a fireman's band.
Yes,
They're
they are.
really
And-
Very excellent band.
If we ever get to hear them, it just seems like somebody turns the switch off when they get away from our cameras.
Maybe they'll give us a toot.
Yeah, we get a steady drum roll from these guys. Well, that's one band we missed.
And here's the fire department marching contingent, and Sparky, the mascot.
And here's a shot of Chief Corkum going by, and some of the other members of the Bridgewater Fire Department. Followed by their big ladder truck. Their high aerial truck.
They have a brand new truck on the way. Probably won't be here for about another 6 or 7 months, but it's certainly going to be a nice addition to the fire department in town of Bridgewater. Certainly a well-needed piece of equipment, since their old pumpers are getting to the point of needing replacement
And
these days.
here's an old fire truck from Kentville. Nice old fire truck.
Another entry representing earlier parts of the century, which is the theme of this 104th anniversary exhibition parade. And a
We have
Michelin
the-
Fire Service vehicle.
And a Michelin Fire Service. And let us have a little look at what's in behind there, walking on a leash. If we can get a close-up of that. No, I guess maybe we missed it. The little Sparky the fire dog. 50th anniversary of Riverport and District Fire Department. And the shadows are coming in on us now, so.
Yeah, she's getting a little dark on us here.
Yeah, the sun is sinking just behind the tall trees that line Dufferin Hill here.
Here we have a truck advertising the car and truck repair from C&M.
C&M Car and Truck Repair, and they're back located on the Lake Road back in Conquerall Mills.
There's our good friend Les Studley from the YMCA, Lunenburg County
Y12
YMCA.
Lottery, Les Studley.
And I get a group of the children from the YMCA as well.
YMCA with their kites, yes. Reaching new heights at the YMCA. And the transportation supplied by Lockhart's Beaver Lumber. And as
we got another
we have
band
a-
in the back of the truck.
oh, that's a
Clown running by.
fast running clown, still going fast uphill. The Mahone Bay Legion Band, courtesy of Nova Scotia Building Supplies.
Let's take a listen.
Now we have a float from the Irving up in Cookville.
The Cookville Irving.
Grant Street Nursery.
And there's the
And oh yes,
There's
Randy
Frank-
Irving
Frank
crowd.
Purcell on the back of the
there's
truck.
Uncle Frank.
Randy,
And,
I don't see Colleen here, but our good friend Frank Purcell there.
offering us a coffee.
And a little display from the Schizophrenia Society.
And here comes the Michelin Tires float from Michelin Tires Canada and Bridgewater plant.
And they have an earlier in the century style vehicle
Yes,
too.
they
That's
do.
cute.
And I'm just wondering if, in fact, a vehicle of that nature would that be the original tires on it? Or do you think that would be a new style
I
tire?
think those are replacement tires.
Replacement tires, yes.
Those are replacement tires. And we have a float here from
Digby's?
Digby Scallop Days.
Oh, this would be the Digby Scallop Queen from
Yes,
the
it could
festival.
Could be.
August 6th to the 13th. If you
Very
people
nice.
like scallops, you want to run right down and catch that for
Yeah,
a few days.
very nice float. So Shore Horseshoe Pitchers Association.
Familiar face sitting on
Yeah.
this side of the truck.
Mrs. Conrad sitting on this side of the truck.
And
Mr. Conrad driving.
Joe, you're familiar with this video.
Yeah, I know.
group.
I know these people.
The Big X.
Yeah. See us pitch July 29th at the Big X.
The video
So
group
Shore
has
Horseshoe
filmed
Pitchers
this
Association.
video group has filmed this group pitching.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Whiteco Industries. And here we have some more fire trucks coming in.
Yeah, as you said, Joe, they're spreading them through the parade. Now gone from the red to the yellow brand here. And this first one is Lunenburg and District Fire Department, the #1 truck.
While the fire trucks are going by, you know, I told my mother-in-law I'd say hi to her, so I would like to send a hearty hello to Audrey Ringer. She's my mother-in-law, and she told me that she wouldn't speak to me if I wouldn't say hi to her. So,
Well, that was,
hello.
Well, you better say hello
that
to
was
her.
a necessary announcement.
Yeah.
Audrey's a nice person.
Yeah, hello, Audrey.
Here comes the Hebville Fire Department unit.
That's their #1 tanker. If you notice in the newer style fire trucks, they've got double doors and places for the firemen to sit in the back of the driver and the passengers that way.
They no longer want the men to ride outside on the trucks. They
Yeah.
have to be inside the cab now.
Well, that'll make them a little less colorful, but probably a bit safer.
That's true. That's true. They've had a few problems over the years with men falling off or getting hurt.
Pleasantville and District Fire Department. Well, the uphill grade doesn't seem to deter the pipe bands. Here's
Not at
another
all.
one coming uphill and playing for all it's worth.
I'm going to speak to the members of the Bridgewater Fire Department's band for not playing.
There goes the Italy Cross Middlewood and District Fire Department representative.
Now we're going to take a listen here.
And that, Jim, was the Cayley pipe and drum corps from New Glasgow, Nova
And
Scotia.
here comes the Philae Temple South Shore Shrine Club, with a color party in the lead, flag carriers, and then their large, colorful gold and red banner. And we can expect momentarily behind them a lot of funny little vehicles.
This is true.
You know, this year being, this year I might add, is the first year for a long time that Barry Roffey was not in charge of getting this parade running. He resigned last year, and Graham Gladwin took over chairmanship of the South Shore Exhibition Parade. And so far, it looks like Graham has done a great job getting everything in
Seems
line.
to have put everything together really well.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be flowing really smoothly and doing a great job.
And Barry had done such a great job for so many years. Matter of fact, the first year he quit, he came back again, but now he's officially retired.
None of you guys have your glasses on, so
We'll
this
let
is
the guy with got glasses read
yeah,
it.
and I'll have to read this about the.
Oh,
Can you read it, Jim?
Oh, sure. It says that the Philae's ancient Arabic order of nobles, or the mystic shrine, is one of the 191 shrine facilities throughout North America. And the Shriners work together with a common goal to help physically challenged children, as well as burn victims until their 18th birthday. Shriners raise money from gifts, bequests, hospital fundraising events, and the annual hospital assessment paid by every Shriner. Approximately 500 Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island children have already been helped by the Shriners, and many more will be in years to come. Parade lineup consists of specific members and groups of members, like these on the little cars and bikes, who play an important part in Shrinedom. Heading up the lineup was the Marshal, Carson Jackson, and Assistant Marshal Eric Ham. And then there was the flag unit and the potentate of Philae. Whoop, we had a little bike accident here. Doesn't seem to be have done any great harm. And so we just wanted to acknowledge the great work that the Shriners do throughout the world and North America and right here in the Maritime Provinces.
Well, there, a little rundown of what the Shriners do, and it was nice for them to give us that little write-up. Sometimes you know all the stuff they do, but when it comes time to say it, you can't think of it all.
That's
and,
right.
I think one word can sum it up about the Shriners: fantastic. You know, the work they do is just absolutely fantastic.
Yes, indeed. Oh, they have a shrine circus unit with the teddy bears.
Oh, look at that. Now, let's see who's
Hello.
inside there. Looks like Warden Lee Noss, Mayor Ernie Bolivar. Yes, there's quite a few dignitaries inside that little...
Few of the notables.
few of the notables, yeah. I think Chief McGinnis was in there, and
Well, he was in the front.
he was in the front, was he? Okay. And there the motorcycles are running.
No problem for these guys to get up the hill.
None whatsoever.
Full throttle. Away they go.
When the Shriners go into a parade, they go into a parade, don't they?
They sure do. All the color and sound and activity you could ask for a parade. Whoa! Going uphill doesn't seem to
And the
lend
Jolly Trolley from the Halifax Shrine Club. So they really fill up the parade. They do a
isn't it
fantastic
great? Look at the bobbies
job.
aboard the Jolly Trolley.
Okay, now here's a neat little float coming.
Arky 2.
Something about the Lunenburg
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest in Lunenburg.
Oh, yeah, that's another great celebration on the South
Great.
Shore. Don't miss it if you have a chance. Just wonderful. Come in costume if you can. It's a wonderful celebration of fall. Chance to eat genuine Lunenburg sausage and drink some good draft beer and
Oh, have a great
atmosphere
time.
of celebration. Now we have a huge truck pulling this next float, and it's donated by Bernie L. Mailman. If you love your freedom, thank a veteran. And this is Bridgewater Branch 24, Royal Canadian Legion.
And you know, Jim, most of the young people today, really, I don't know if they really appreciate what the veterans have done for us.
I think the
And-
memory is fading a bit.
Yes, and it's nice to be reminded just every now and then just what those veterans have done for us. We're standing here today because of them, and that's as simple as that.
Absolutely. Oh, here's a bit of a computer. This is a calculator, computer.
Crime Stoppers.
Crime Stoppers.
Yeah,
Wow.
tips.
Crime doesn't pay, but Crime Stoppers does. There's their telephone number.
1-800-565-TIPS, TIPS, on your touch-tone phone or 8477. Now we got another break in the action. Just a little long-distance shot there.
You know, we have a
We got the
glorious
corner of a
location
truck.
here.
An
And
excellent location.
And we're scanning the crowd there. Shot of some
we've
of the
got
people.
a little shade from the trees. We hope it's not interfering with the pictures. But
Well, it's not too bad.
Certainly keeping us cooler than we were in the hot sunshine a little earlier, and all of the people along this parade route also.
I'd like to also say hi to Ken and Bonnie Oikel, friends of mine that I have coffee with in the morning, and Bonnie was a little tired. She couldn't get out for the parade today, but she said for me to say hi to her, so I will say hi to Bonnie. How are you, Bonnie?
No, I don't know. This little float coming up here sounds like they've got a mill set up on it. I can hear them sawing some logs there.
It sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah, they got a small portable mill set up in the back of this flatbed. I don't see any signs to tell us who it's from.
Probably a
in the
sign at
back.
the rear end. A beautiful truck that's hauling it.
Big truck. And now this may
And they're
be-
building the building, I bet you.
It looks like they're trying to produce this little building before the end of the parade.
And I'll tell you, they're having a good job at it, too.
Turner
They
and Turner
might get
Lumber Limited.
Turner and Turner Lumber Limited.
Have a picture and a float from the drug dependency, the social drug dependency program. It's a community-based addiction program, and it's located in Lunenburg.
Yep.
They take referrals. They have children's group. They have 10-day treatment programs, parents group, youth support programs, detoxification, and a 5-day education and early recovery program.
The cool crowd, it says.
Once again, we'd like to thank J.A. Turner and Sons 1987 Limited and the Big X for presenting this parade to you. It's good people along the South Shore and in Lunenburg County such as this that really know the spirit of the South Shore exhibition.
A couple of little all-terrain vehicles running around here in front of the next entry. They're from Shore Cycle. And in the far background, we hear the tapping of the drums of another band as they begin a musical performance, which we hope will last until they get up nearer our microphones.
Shore Cycle in Martins River. I think Martins River, Martins Point. river, point what, you know.
Fine looking jet ski on the back there.
It's a Sea-Doo from Bombardier.
They're sure going in for fancy colors
Lots
now,
of colors, Jim. Lots of colors.
Joe, we were talking about the Work as Social Video Group, but I'd like to make a comment about your activity. I note from our records that as of about last Remembrance Day, you came to the 1,000th video that you personally were involved in producing for broadcast on our community channel here in Lunenburg County.
Yes, the Remembrance Day one was the 1,000th one, Jim.
That's an amazing record.
The club in the whole right now has done over 1,700.
Isn't that wonderful?
1,700 productions. And we have a band, and I think it's, I'm not sure where this is from, but we don't get, the last band didn't play as he went by, so we're going to take a listen to this one.
I believe this is the Bowwaters Mersey band.
You're right, Bob. It is Bowwater Mersey.
We'll have to make a correction on that. That was the Mersey band from Liverpool.
Okay, it's the Mersey band now.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a horse pull entry sliding by.
Got the horse out for a little exercise.
Yeah, you know, a lot of activities for horsemanship were going on all day today, an opening day of the exhibition up in the main ring at the exhibition grounds.
And the Wildville Fire Department passing by in their truck. TDFD?
The lineup of activities at the exhibition this year is really great. I was looking at the program and seeing they have a magician. I mean, Great White Cadillac is performing.
Oh yeah,
this
a
very
lot,
night, and
lot of good talent.
Wonderful entertainment.
A lot of good talent.
Dayspring and District Fire Department. Looks like they're your utility vehicle.
And here's a shot, Bobby, of Discount Fuels, Kevin Seelig. Beautiful looking truck, and Kevin got an easy phone number there to remember, 543-0001. Kevin must have been first on the list to get a phone in Bridgewater with a number like that. And there's a shot of McCarthy's Towing. Their trucks are always nice and shiny and decorated up, looking really good. Long shot there, and here's another shot of a vehicle from McCarthy's Towing, and they got an antique truck on a truck. And the shine on that is something else. That's a really, really nice shot there. McCarthy's Towing, we see him around a lot. They had 3 entries in the parade. And Vacavent, professional ventilation, duct cleaning, residential and commercial. Vacavent. That's not easy to say. And they got a little sign there on the side, says, if I can have a look at that and read it. Yep, professional ventilation service. Vacavent. We have a truck from Stan's Backhoe and Plowing Services.
And this is a real country-looking entry.
Yeah.
South Shore Riding Association. Open reining class. And they're performing at the South Shore exhibition this year.
Yeah, that reining association really puts on some great displays of horsemanship.
They certainly do. They have
Zink's
some very
Auto
well-trained
Supply.
horses.
Zink's Auto Supply from Chelsea.
Here's a truck from Zink's, yeah. Right behind it is the mackerel tournament, August the 12th. Down in that lovely community past our place, LaHave. The LaHaven District mackerel tournament.
If you're from away, get a hold of a program of events and celebrations, festivities that go on along the South Shore during the summer and fall. There's something every week you'll enjoy.
Western Shore and District Volunteer Fire Department, that's their fire and rescue unit.
Nice rescue unit.
Oh, that's a nice rescue
Nice
unit.
Excellent.
We're getting an announcement from the Wildville Fire Department there with his own loudspeaker. That's great.
Seems
Bob.
to be helping us out there. Yeah. Right. And here we have an entry from the Christmas Tree Producers Association of Lunenburg County. A sleigh and a little fat fella there that looks almost like, well, I think it's Santa Claus. He's got the heavy-duty sunglasses on. It's a little bright.
If I were Santa, I would stay at the North Pole this time of year.
This time of year. This is too hot down here for Santa Claus, yeah.
The reindeer look pretty sprightly, though.
Well, he hasn't got a lot of snow to run on. I see they got a lot of fir branches down for that sleigh to run on.
Yeah, that's right. Merry Christmas, Santa says. Yeah. And know that it will be with the contribution from the Christmas Tree Growers Association there.
Canning Auto Service in Canning, Nova Scotia. And that's a small race car. Now, I can't tell you what class it is.
It's a beauty.
They race those up in towards Maitland on the. They have a racetrack up there that they race pretty well every weekend. That
and
classic
right
car.
behind them, in case of accident, are the candy stripers
from
the
the
hospital.
South Shore Regional Hospital. Yes, looks like they got one of those beds geared up for bed racing there.
Right.
They're going the wrong way to race, though. I think.
Health Services Association of the South Shore from Fisherman's Memorial Hospital and South Shore Regional Hospital. You know, I've always noticed, Bob, in broadcasting these parades, that the city of Halifax takes a great deal of trouble and interest about getting an entry into our parades down here each year.
They always
do a good job.
They always tend to try and send a really nice float down, and they've done themselves out this year again with an excellent float.
And look at it, it's the Old Town Clock and a globe.
Yeah, and the bridge.
Bridge to tomorrow? Bridge to
the something hidden behind.
Bridge to the world.
Bridge to the world.
And the Old Town Clock in Halifax, which got repainted and refaced this year, the actual Old Town Clock.
Yes, they had some controversy over that as to what color to paint the background of the clock face, whether it was supposed to be blue or black.
Right.
And this here is V&S Department Store in Middleton, Nova Scotia.
Lovely
Middleton
cake.
and Bridgetown.
20 years of serving you. And here's Blue Nose Painting and Construction and songs from Lunenburg Kinder Choir. Kindercore?
Kindercore.
Nice costumes.
Well, I got that technical problem fixed up. I'm sorry I took a few minutes off there to fix a little technical problem.
As long as it was a technical problem that you were fixing.
You know, you got to fly into action when they call.
Yes.
And here we have a float from Big Reds.
Big Red's Family Restaurants, represented all over the county and many other counties now.
Yep.
Catch the taste, it says.
And they certainly serve up some fine food.
Once again, let's thank Bruce Lipset at Bridgewater Insurance Agency up here at 120 Dufferin Street. And Bruce was kind enough to allow us out here on his front lawn, high above everybody else, and to bring you this parade.
We missed that duck that went by passing out Quacker Jacks.
Quacker Jacks?
The South Shore
Where did you
Blue
learn
Nose,
that one, Jim?
South Shore Blue Nose majorettes. Since 1963, these majorettes have been around.
I don't think
They
these
don't
ones
look
have
old
been.
enough, do
These
they?
are not old enough to have been around since 1963, Joe.
Well,
I'll have to disagree with you.
the organization's been around.
Okay, the organization's been around.
Speaking about old things, I was talking to Mayor Bolivar the other day, and
Okay.
Careful now.
careful.
Yeah, careful.
Okay, sorry about that. Now Ernie's all excited about tens of thousands of people coming into town, and rightfully so. Bridgewater really gets some huge amounts of tourists this week in town, and hopefully they'll appreciate the beauty that Bridgewater has to offer.
There's always one at the end of these groups of majorettes being carried. Here's the one for this year.
Yeah. One little one, she's just pooped right out.
The
And,
parade is
She
just a
can't
little
quite
too
handle
long.
that hill.
And there's a little dory for some of the gang who want to rest.
We have a pipe band that decided to take that retired. I think they're steaming up here. This is the Dartmouth Junior Pipe and Drum Band, and maybe we'll catch them in action.
I think we're going to hear them.
We're going to hear them. And here we have our South Shore MP, Mr. Derek Wells, and our Lunenburg West MLA, Don Dan, waving at the camera.
And the West Northfield Majorettes. Twirlettes. I believe.
Twirlettes. Twirlettes?
They have a colorful little pickup van for anyone who needs a rest, following them too. And there is a little resting twirlette in there.
A little resting twirlette, yeah.
Now here's a huge float, Joe. I can't quite see who that is yet. Saturday Night Sizzler, it says on the front of this.
That what I would believe
huge truck
would be the South Shore Country Spirit Line Dancers.
Wow, there they are.
Here we go.
South Shore Country Spirit Line
They're
Dancers.
giving us all a big friendly wave. Saturday Night Sizzler, and they got the kids up there
We
dancing.
recognize some of those people.
Oh,
That's
yes,
certainly hard
the
to
South
dance
Shore
on top
Country
of that
Spirit
trailer.
Line
And
Dancers.
it's not on a level. It's
And
on
not
a
on the
slant.
level. That's right.
And there they are, all ages and sizes.
That's right. That's right.
Great exercise as well as great
If I
fun.
tried something like that, I'd be over the bales of hay off the back going.
Next float's coming here is from Vino's Chainsaw Sales and Service in West Northfield.
They have certainly participated in this parade for as long as I can remember. They've always had entries in this parade for many years and have been a contributor to this parade and the exhibition over the years.
Well, they not only display a lot of their interesting, colorful merchandise, but they do a good job of decorating their floats, too.
And they're splitting wood on the back of that float, and there's a scarecrow that's just out tilling up some yard. Vino's Chainsaw Sales and Service. And you're right, Bobby, they've been in the parade as long as I can remember, too. Now, granted, you're a little older than I am, but...
No, I don't think so.
Oh, is that not... Oh, gee, I thought you were.
Listen, they'd moved into the old hospital when you were born, and they were getting ready to almost move out when I was born.
Oh, is that how it is? Ellie Vino and Son.